Hi, man. Thanks for your patience, bro. I know normally we're a lot more professional in this. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, bro. I understand technical difficulties, bro. That's cool, eh? You can't predict when that happens.
Don't tell nobody, man.
We got a reputation to protect out here, man. Yes, yo. Welcome back to Two Broke Twimbos, and we are here with an up and coming, a rising star. My man is doing big numbers on radio. He's doing big numbers on social media. Manu Worldstar, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm good. How are you guys doing?
I mean, how much time do we have?
We're in Zimbabwe, man. So you know how it is. I'm sure you've heard one or two things about Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I mean,
but anyway,
what's up?
Go on.
Yeah, I've been seeing Twitter and the hashtags around, and I've been seeing what's going on. But we just gotta stay prayed up for you guys out there.
No, thanks.
Please, man, we appreciate those prayers. But I mean, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about you and your rising star that is music. Yo, Phil and I were just actually discussing this the other day that it must be really tough for all the artists who have just started getting momentum. You know what I mean? So over the past couple of years, you've had a couple of singles that have really picked up, and now would be the time to be doing shows, getting your fans up. Sorry about that, man. Has that interrupted any big plans?
Man, it did interrupt the flow of things, and I think it's for every single artist, But it's like a catch-22 with this. It allowed us time to sit down and rethink, and re-energize and refocus our energies and create, so that when we eventually do come out, you are the artist. You are a more refined version of yourself, But on the flip side, it just like completely stopped all forms of movement, that be personal movement and money flow, bro. Like, most of us, we was making a lot of money, some good money performing. You know what I'm saying?
Flex on them.
We out there 2 times, maybe 3. On some weekends it's 4 times you're performing, and that those times are important to artists like us, because we get to connect with our fans, we get to experience that relationship. And for us not to be able to perform right now, it's been a couple of months, and I feel like right now, at this moment, we're tired. We need to go out now, and because now it's life and death. And I know some artists right now that are out here texting me on some, in a couple of days I'm gonna be at my crib. You know what I'm saying? So
I can imagine.
Yeah,
damn,
it's crazy.
But you good though, right?
Yeah, no, we good. We stay alive. I put some hectic work in for the past 2 years. Like you said, I've been heavy on the radio and streams and all that stuff. And I have like that plaque over there, which is a platinum plaque. You know what I'm saying? And I have another one in the room, which
for
is
you
a
listeners.
gold one, So the stream money is coming in right now, so I'm good. But if our brothers is not good, then I'm not good too. Because this is an industry, and there'll be times where I'm not gonna be at a upwards trajectory, and another artist is gonna be at an upward trajectory. So yeah, bro, I've taken a knock. I've had to cut down on some spending, and prioritize what I need to do. But yeah, bro, right now we need to open up, bro, and we need to start making money and start promoting our music, bro.
All right. So speaking of that, like we've been seeing, like overseas, they're trying to figure out how to have concerts in like a socially distant way. There was that social distant concert in London over the weekend. They have a couple of country concerts in America. So there's a catch-22 there where people are like, it costs so much to have a concert that you're almost breaking even. It's not even worth it anymore. What do you feel about that? Is that an option for you?
Like if a promoter hits you up on some, you know, we want to do an online concert on Facebook Live or something.
Or even a concert and thing, but for exposure.
It's I mean, nah, bro. We can't be doing no exposure, bro. Like we can't pay rent with exposure, bro. We can't buy groceries with all of that. So like, bro, and there has been those instances where now, you know, before this whole Corona stuff happened, we could pick and choose, you know, which social or online stuff you want to do for that's paying, and which one is for the exposure type thing, you know, because you had both sides of the coin. But right now, it's like all we can do is make money online. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this past few months, we as artists have been trying to find ways to come up with making money online, and I would say that we tried the show aspect of it, but you know, I feel like it failed, especially in Africa, because we have so many stuff against us. You know, our internet ain't that right. First of all, you know, so it's like online is the only way we can make money out here. And me personally, I've said no to exposure type chats. I don't do that no more, bro. It's like,
oh, come on, man. Like, so not even like a budding podcast that is hoping to put, I'm just kidding, man. We're not, that's not what we called you.
Bro, we can do a podcast, sure. So I'll sit down for the interview, bro. But once it's time for me to curate a show and call my band up and be like, yo, I have a 30-minute set. You know, I got to pay for rehearsal time. I got to pay for each band. I got to pay for studio. I got, you know, pay, you know, there's a lot of stuff I got to pay for, bro. So,
okay. Touching on that, there's that app B. I see Nasty C's been pushing that pretty heavy, where essentially you do a solo concert and then people pay, similar to what like Tory Lanez was trying to do with YouTube. Have you explored that, or are you saying that's a dud as well?
Nah, bro, I support that, bro. I support that because you putting money. You're becoming the promoter. You're taking all the risk. If you want to work hard at someone's knocking at my door right now. If you want to work hard and you know you have a team out there that can assure you that you're gonna sell tickets, that's dope. I mean, Nasty C is not the only one that's doing it. There's a guy by the name of Focalistic. I don't know if you know him. He's blowing up.
Yeah. We interviewed him a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Focalistic. He's also doing that, you know, online tickets. I'm also gonna be on that too because I got an album that I want to showcase. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a big supporter in that, and I support platforms that help you make money. You get what I'm saying?
If we talk about your music over the past couple of years, 2018 you released Nalingi, which was essentially your entry into the big time, as they say. And huge track for you, been on radio since then, and has probably contributed a lot to your current status. Do you think you've made anything that matches that level since then?
Definitely. And I feel like my latest single right now, Choco, is of that same spiritual feeling that Nalingi gave you. I mean, since I released it, bro, it's just been blasting all over SA radio. You know what I'm saying?
It's doing well for you, man, I must say.
Yeah, it's doing well for me, and people are enjoying it, and the streams, the first month streams as compared to Nalingi, I've increased from like to at least another 200%, bro. You know, like, and I believe that my album has a lot of that type of spiritual music, and that's why I named it Molimo, bro. Because I'm not playing. I'm that type of artist, and I took 2 years to create this music, and I feel like we're finally ready, and you know, I'm not afraid of living in the shadow of Nalingi, because I'm an artist and I believe that I'm gonna always be able to take moments of life and make beautiful music out of those moments. As long as I'm alive, I'm gonna keep creating.
All right, dope. So let's start at the beginning of the journey. How did you get into music? When did that start?
10 years old. My mom used to take me to choir rehearsals every Tuesday evenings, and that's where I started like really falling in love with music, and that's where I developed my musicality. It was through the choir.
Okay.
Okay. And then 14 years old, I made my first song. I recorded my first song at 14 years old.
Oh wow! Was that all on your own, or did you work with someone?
I worked with someone. He was very instrumental in my early.
See what he did there.
What's this
instrumental. we see what you did there, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I was about to say he was very instrumental in the early production of Manu Worldstar. You get what I'm saying? So his name is Chisomo. He's from Malawi. And he helped me create my early music, and I'm very grateful to him because he was the first guy who also told me that I have the knack for rapping, so I also started rapping back then, and I made a lot of rap music, which is online if you want to go check it out. But yeah, 14 years old.
So then why did you switch from rapping to singing, basically?
Afrobeatsing.
I've always been that type of artist, bro. I grew up listening to different types of music. I grew up around different cultures. I always was multi-talented, and it wasn't really a switch thing for me because in the studio, I was always making singing records and rapping records. It's just I was releasing a lot of the rap at that time. And, when I dropped Nalingi, it's everything just took off. And I'm a very firm believer in what's meant to happen is meant to happen. And I was trying to find a sound for myself for the past few years, So I went through a 360 journey, bro. Trust me. And I eventually found what I call Afrofusion right now, which is what I'm playing in.
Yo, it's funny you say that because you don't just bring South Africa to the music. You have your roots from the Congo. I found it interesting. You mentioned that your first producer was from Malawi. But there's so many different sounds depending on which part of Africa you're in. You know what I mean? And obviously the whole world right now is paying attention to Africa in terms of music. Afro beats or Afro pop or whatever they're calling it is like it's their vibe now. But we know that, there's so many different sounds from SA to Congo to Nigeria to Ghana to Zim, whatever the case is. There's so many different sounds. I know you're calling it Afrofusion, but which one would you categorize it as being most closely linked to?
It will be most closely linked to Afro pop, if I'm going to categorize it in a formal way, because it's Afro beats, but I have a new age twist to it. It's more modern. It's more popular. It's more easy to the ear. You know what I'm saying? The sounds aren't too heavy. As you would hear from artists that are in, as you can say, Ghana or Nigeria, and I really took my time with that because I wanted to create a sound that when you press play, that the boy is from Africa, but you don't know which part of Africa is from. Till this day, I get tweets, Instagram DMs from people like, "Yo, thank you for representing Namibia. We love you. You're one of us." Well, I'm like, what? And I appreciate that because it only means that I'm able to connect with a lot more people, and they they resonate with me so well that they feel like I'm from there. You know what I'm saying? And that's really dope, you know, and the influence around my sound is really from North, East, South, and West Africa, as you will see on the track list. If you've seen the track list, you know, there's a lot of features, a lot of interesting features, you know.
Is there a feature that you wished to have got that you didn't?
I wish I got a burner feature. That was my dream feature, I think, for this album. But besides that, it's a perfect piece of work to me. Like, all of the features were completely organic. I managed to, you know, target
especially that Mary Chan feature,
Africa. Excuse me?
I'm saying especially that Mary Chan feature.
Yeah, Mauritian.
Oh, there it is. It's really organic.
Say the name again, Dan. Say the name again.
Bro,
let's not focus on that, Phil.
listen, it's okay. It's look, everybody watches that name the first time around, bro. So it's a real thing now. You know, we expect it. We expect it. We always have to be like just let him just wait. You know, let him get his name off, the name he thinks he knows. Let him get it off, and then we'll correct it.
Thank you.
Always like that.
Thank you. Oh, I'm kidding me. When is it supposed to be out?
The album comes out September 4th. I've dropped 2 songs on the album. The first one is Choco, which is the lead single, and then I dropped the Nalingi remix, which features Java, Roberto from Zambia, and Spacely from Ghana. And then this Friday, I'm releasing another song from the project. And I went on social media and I asked my fans, listen, which song do you guys want to hear next? And it came down to 2 songs. It was Wanderlust featuring Rolene, and I Choose You featuring Gemini Major, right? So the competition is running on my online pages right now, and people are deciding which song they want. So whichever song gets voted the most, I drop it on Friday. But the full project comes out September 4th. Pre-order is out right now, you know?
Dope,
man.
Look forward to that.
All right, can't wait to hear it, man. Can't wait to see which ones also like really blow up for you as well.
Ooh, I can't. I don't even know, bro. There's too many songs, bro. Like, there's a song that I got with Focalistic.
We're huge fans of Focalistic here, man.
Focalistic is crazy, you know. And we created this song that's on my project. It's called Mangwane, and that song itself, you hear a different side of me. He brought out a different side to me, and you know, I'm just so excited. I have Choco Part 2 with Anatii on the song, and I'm just so excited about that. And the story about how Anatii and I managed to get into studio together is so crazy too, you know. So I have all these moments.
That's why you're here. Did you end up in the dungeon? Did you go to the dungeon?
Bro, listen, like, I'm a firm believer in spirit, in the spiritual concept. You know, I really believe in God, and I believe that every person is meant to be has a purpose to be on this earth, and you know, everything's just meant to be. You know, I mean, I was creating obviously my album, and I had this demo of Choco at the time, and at the time I just had one verse and one hook on the song. You know, it was very basic. It was rough, but we all knew that the song could be something. You know, and I was playing it in the car, and I had my girl with me, and I was like, "Yo, what you think of this song? I don't know. I only have one verse on it, and I think it should be the intro of my album." And she's like, "No way, this can't be the intro. This would actually be perfect if you had an Anatii on it." She told me that, and I was like, "Dang, that would actually be dope if I had Anatii on this song." But I don't know how to get a hold of him. he's not on social media. He's been like Anatii's a ghost, yo. Like Anatii comes out only when he wants to come out, and he's been away for like 2 years. You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, Anatii would be a good fit for this song, but I don't know how I'm gonna get him on the record. And my girl's like, I just pray about it. Just pray about it. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If it ain't, it ain't. A week goes by. I book out the studio in Bryanston, bro. And it's time for me to obviously mix and master my album. And I'm in the studio, and everything is done besides this one song, Choco. That's the only song that's not done. Everything, I got all my features, all the verses are done for every single song. It's just Choco. That's the only song that's not done, And we decided to start tweaking it now because I come to the decision that, okay, I'm gonna just release the song with one verse. Right at the end of my session, as I'm about to wrap up, and as wrapping up, we decide to play Choco, and guess who walks in the studio, bro? And Anatii himself walks into literally, he booked the same studio. We booked the same studio on the same day, him right after me. The engineer didn't tell me that. The engineer didn't tell me, yo, bro, today Anatii's pulling up. Nothing. He kept quiet. He kept doing his job. Anatii just pulls up. I'm like, no ways. He sits down, he greets me, I greet him, and this time Choco is playing. This is the first time I ever see Anatii, bro. We've never chopped it up ever, and he sits down and he's like, damn, is this your record? I'm like, yes, my record. I'm thinking of making this my intro, and I catch him singing the chorus, and then he just went out flat out. He just said it himself. He's like, bro, I want to jump on the song. Let me jump on the song. Bro,
dope.
The universe, man.
I just remember that a week before, my girl told me to pray about Anatii being on this song. And I prayed. I did my thing because I'm a spiritual guy. That's what I do. And a week later, literally, the world aligned. And I got that feature, and there's a lot more features. I have Strava on there. Obviously, I have Rolene, Gemini. So yeah, bro. Literally, I feel like I'm gonna drop one of the hardest albums of the year, and I don't really want to gas myself up too much, but we have too much plans for this album, bro, and it will all unfold once you guys see. Just wait, September 4th. I'm telling you.
I'm also looking forward to hearing your joint with Rouge.
Yeah,
get some bars in there.
Yeah, Rouge. She gave the best verse of the year. She gave her best verse of the year on that song, and she's dropped a couple of hot verses in these streets, man. Like she dropped a couple of hot verses in South Africa right now that are blazing the streets, but I feel like she gave the best verse on my song. And granted, we did that song 2 years ago, and I knew at that moment that I want this song on my album. And I waited 2 years. I kept it along with a whole lot of other songs, and yeah, it's ready, bro.
Okay, dope. So let's talk about your label situation. Why did you decide to sign with Fifth Season?
Because number one, because my idol, I would say my South African idol is AKA, right? It's not the first time that I've said this. My favorite South African artist is AKA, and I remember growing up, and I even told Shingai when he first started managing me a few years ago, I was like, bro, the plan is to get me into the same building where AKA works at. I'm trying to have that same team. And it's another thing that I manifested a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? And just on the spiritual aspect of it. And we came to a point where Benza, who is the Fifth Season head, him and Shingai had this sort of mentorship stage, where Benza was kind of like mentoring Shingai. And obviously I was being managed by Shingai at that time. And we would send him records, so it's been a few years that me and Fifth Season have been in talk.
What the hell just happened here?
Many unbearable hours later.
Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, it's all Godfrey's fault. Oh, jeez.
Apparently, Zoom has to be paid for. Anyway, man, it was just warming up. We were in the middle of we were describing the different parts of the album that you're looking forward to.
No. He was talking about how Shingy was being mentored by Benza.
And then the label situation, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So while Shingai was being mentored by Benza, at that same time, Benza had already known about me, and we were already chopping it up and sending through ideas and stuff, you know. So really 2 years before I actually signed with Benza, we were already talking, you know.
Oh, okay.
And we signed with Benza, and we released Nalingi, and instantly, like with the first release, like that thing went crazy, you know. Which is not a normal thing where an artist gets a platinum plaque off of the first project that they release, you know. And also at the same time, Ami Faku was doing the same thing too, you know. And that's why I signed. I decided to sign with Benza, because he knows how to take talent to the next level.
Yeah, definitely. I think right now you guys got an interesting like a crop there. You could almost say like a clique. There's you, there's Ami, there's Barita. Who else is still there? Focalistics just signed there as well. So you guys like represent the new wave, almost so to speak.
Yeah. And for a while, I know like the game's kind of like stopped rating Fifth Season for quite a few years, but bro, in the last two years, like the Fifth Season has just been re-energized with a whole lot of new artists that are really doing amazing stuff, bro. So I'm just like super. I'm happy and I'm glad that I'm part of the wave, the new wave that's really killing shit, bro. Because I believe no label is touching Fifth Season in terms of breaking artists. Maybe Ambitious, you know, you can put an Ambitious Entertainment out there too.
Yeah, breaking artists is the operative word.
Breaking artists for real. Anyway,
bro,
it's okay. I don't need to go to Mpumalanga anytime soon. It's fine.
Those ain't my words.
Yeah. No, we're clear. We're clear. That's Phil.
Yeah, you know, clean up. That was not my words. I did not say none of that.
Nah, it's cool. Sandy's my boy. Don't worry, he knows we're joking.
I think probably after this interview, we're gonna drop Nalingi remix and Choco.
Yeah, we'll do it before and after. Yeah.
I also, I was thinking as well though, like, especially because you have an interest in all things African, and you have roots outside of South Africa as well. Man, there's what is the general music world's view towards like the whole put South Africans first movement and you know, the accusations of xenophobia that are thrown at South Africans, that kind of thing. Like, do you, as an artist who's originally from outside South Africa, do you feel some kind of special or pay special attention to that kind of discussion?
Look, personally, and I was brought up and all of that. I experienced. I really believe that every foreigner in some way form experience some sort of I don't want to say xenophobia or a xenophobic scene, I would say, has experienced some sort of abuse, whether it be physical or whether it be verbal, whether the abuser knows it or not. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like every single foreigner has felt that, or I should say, African foreigner has felt that.
Stay woke.
And and it really depends on the person. I grew up around South Africans that really embraced where I'm from, and I also grew up around the ones who didn't feel like doing that, and I've always been the type of person and the type of artist who wants to focus and my energies on the people who do accept that we can cohabitate, or we can live together and share spoils, no matter where you come from, and that's how I choose to see things. I have a lot of South African friends in the industry and not in the industry, and I also have a lot of friends that are that aren't from South Africa, you know what I'm saying? And will I be in the forefront of this movement? I don't know. Right now I'm choosing to focus on positive energy and giving everyone a chance to do the right thing.
Yeah.
All right. Dope, man. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We've covered the gamut.
Hey man, we're excited to introduce you to our listeners, those of you that don't know you, and those of you who already know you. I know they're going to enjoy listening to this. Yeah, man. Thanks for sitting with. Thanks for the patience you showed.
Shout out. I appreciate it, man. No biggie. Thank you for having me. I know that this interview was meant to happen a few weeks ago. So we've been patient with each other. So I appreciate the love.
All right, no doubt. No.
Thanks, man. Hey, we'll be watching with keen interest. Hey, check out Manu Worldstar. He's got his new album Molimo dropping soon. Come September 4th. You said, yes, sir.
Yep, September 4th on all platforms.
All platforms.
Right now, Choco and Alingi remix plus another song on Friday. I just don't know which one. Y'all gonna have to help me choose. Get on my social media. It's at Manu_Worldstar. And yeah, let's chop it up.
All right, dope. Actually, if you want to give us an exclusive, you could just send us.
If you want to give us the songs, and then we can ask people to choose.
I mean, Dan's on radio, so we can premiere it on radio as well. You know what I'm saying? Kill two birds with one stone.
When are you trying to play it? Exactly which day?
It'll drop on Friday.
You drop on Friday.
Yeah,
we'll drop. We'll just need it before so we can edit it in, and then bam,
that's
Friday.
Cool. Bro, that's cool. I'll get my team to send you the records right now. As soon as we're done on this call, I'll speak to my team and maybe Sheila or whoever will send you the 2 records, and then
dope.
You can.
We'll get our team as well to just sit with the record and make sure that it's in. So maybe Gordy or Godwin, someone in our team.
All right.
Shout out to you, man. Thanks so much for speaking to us.
All right, bless.
Stay safe, bro.
Stay blessed, guys.